Starting.
Hello everyone, welcome to Powerline. I'm your host Sky Knight, and today I have with me I
Told
have
you I was gonna do it.
Chris and I have the youngest Winter.
He's not that young.
Pretty young. How you
Shut
guys
up,
doing
Chris.
today?
You're 42.
I am.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is gonna be unproductive.
I
And
hope
I'm obviously Kaiser.
so. The reason
If I wanted to
for
be Kaiser.
today, you can be Kaiser later. The reason for our stream today, guys, I know it seems pretty random and kind of late at night. I apologize for that. We just want to get a couple things off our chest, give you a quick update on things that are going on, and talk about the Vongola tournament that's coming up this Sunday. A lot of you people in the New York region, East Coast, I should say, the East Coast region knows about Vongola. You know how they pretty much promote Vanguard over on the East Coast, over in New York. And this huge tournament is coming up this Sunday. And it is my pleasure, I would say, my pleasure to introduce two of the
Great.
top players. Hold on. Okay, wait, three. I didn't want to toot his horn a little bit, but
But Terrell, you're not including Sean.
you're right. Three of the top players of the Vongola circuit. Adam, Chris, and your own Kaiser. Congratulations, guys, for being the top.
We didn't have to get our invite.
Yeah, see, Adam and Chris actually won the last circuit events, like the finals, so they
It
got
was
their
a
invite.
tag team. It was a well, not tag team. It was.
It was a tag team,
No,
right?
It was
no,
a team.
no, not tag. It was teams. It was doubles. Basically, we were A and B. A plays A, B plays B. If one person wins, one person loses. The losers play each other. That way, you're as strong as your weakest link. And Chris and I wrecked face.
Yeah.
Chris didn't lose once. I lost once. Yeah, fucking
That was
gold.
fun, though.
Oof.
Absolutely. So guys, go ahead, Kaiser. You speak. I did.
So the way this tournament's been working out is that over the past few months, Vongola's been holding events and locals that are associated with a point system, and for every event that you would top four, you would get points. And Adam and Chris didn't really have to deal with that, so they were just kind of soaking up points whenever they could and giving
We were
wins to it.
blocker and bounties.
Yeah, and bounties as well. But so I was one of the top 14 people to qualify as well as a few other people from our locals. So it's going to be a
You would have been my fourth
yeah.
if
Had
you
I
didn't start giving me one.
if I didn't, all right, I gave wins to some people so I could be nice and get points in for stuff. So
You got
yes.
helmeted.
Yeah, that too. So, yeah, I mean, I'm one of the top 14 players from that circuit, and Adam and Chris qualified already, and a few of our other friends are already in it. So it's going to be a really interesting event, especially that most of us know each other, so we kind of can telegraph what each other's going to play for this event.
Oh, so true.
And I think maybe you guys are wondering, where's Skynet in all this equation? Well, I'll be honest with you guys.
Filthy casual.
I was too busy recording fights for the channel. I primarily do most of the recording for the channel, so I took kind of a.
Enter tournaments.
I could have, but I was.
No, but you didn't.
I'm
That's
a
why I said filthy casual.
I'm a filthy casual. I had the ability, and I chose the other route, and I'm alright with it. I even handed a 1 or 2 over to my buddy. Kaiser.
What anyway?
What? What? This guy.
Oh, I'm saying that you wouldn't have won anyway.
This guy's causing problems already.
Yeah.
Hey, at least CJ's not on here.
Okay, so for CJ, let's all agree that he totally isn't going to be able to buy that deck back from Prada, and he's going to go to Steve and be like, "Oh, Steve, let me get one of those legend decks." And if that fails, like he's going to try to get it for like a cheap price, and that's going to fail. And he's like, "Oh, Chris, I know you bought like 4 legend decks. Let me buy some commons." And he's just going to take that deck.
No, he's gonna say, "Yo, Adam, what are you using for Vongola?" Then when I tell him what I'm using, he'll go, "Yo, let me use your gear deck."
Yo.
So what do you guys think is like, Chris? What is your biggest fear of this tournament?
Bugs.
Bugs. Those are the ones that are just like, it can go either way.
Adam?
Getting YOLO'd.
Gary.
John?
Getting garried.
Yeah. Shut up, you got Gary and you still won.
Oh yeah. Playing bugs.
No, you were actually using Sanctuary Guard the first time you played Gary.
And
He
then-
hit 4 draws into damage, went Thing Saver, and drew the last one for turn for double Thing Saver. You lost that game. And then he goes crit on first attack, 2 draws and damage. Sean has a vein the size of
Don Quixote's.
I don't know, Pluto, and
And then I proceeded to
I
come
never
back
seen
and beat
thoughts.
him. Oh, it was wonderful. But
just so you know, that game against Prado, he played it like you put the 10k from Cymbeline on the other rear guard instead.
are you talking about when I attacked the sword mirror or twin sword?
He game 3 when it looked like he overguarded, like severely overguarded. It was because he made it like you put the 10k on what I don't know the 10k white girl 10k attacker name, whatever it is. What is it? Tracy, Tiffany? No, Stacy.
Monica.
No, that's what I did.
No, you said so.
No, I changed it to Shelly. But anyway, let's just talk about like this coming event, because really that's the focus of this discussion. So
6 brawlers, 4 shadows, 3 royal paladins, and a few
Heavy Duke,
other
probably.
mysteries. Nick will be using Heavy Duke,
That's gonna
probably.
Hey, Nick's deck is a hybrid. Don't forget that.
I think Caesar might be using Heavy Duke too.
He's gonna go with
Yeah.
Spike Brothers like a bro.
That's the other option.
No, he also has brawlers, so he could go in with brawlers also.
Oh, so another brawler person.
Yeah, so Caesar might be brawlers or like Spike Brothers, but then there's the other one where Caesar used to play Nova Grappler, so I don't know if he'll play that.
The tournament's going to be almost half brawler. If he uses Novas, he loses.
Yeah. Unless he like lucks out and manages to like win somehow.
I might not take brawlers knowing that. I don't want that mirror match.
You can just bring bugs and slowly cry yourself to sleep.
But I
Against
won't
every
cry
brawler
myself.
match.
But I won't cry myself to sleep because the deck's actually okay against that matchup.
Against the brawler.
You beat Gary.
I
That
did.
doesn't count.
Ah.
Did he pass turn?
Yes,
Because
he
brawler
did.
gets so much advantage, they don't care if they pass turn one time.
He did pass turn. I played the chicken game against him and won.
How did that even happen?
You see, brawlers have the best turn 2 in the game,
Lies.
as well as they win the chicken game.
Lies.
Shadows
No, they do.
turn 2s.
Shadows have a worse chicken game.
Well, it depends on how you're playing it. Because, like, if you go by every single Shadow deck I've seen at, like, regionals that have been winning, it's always been all I did was take Diablo and stick it in the Revenger deck. So they're still playing, like, Blaster Dark Revenger and then Abyss, so they have, like, every grade 2 card that can retire that they need for everything. Oh, those decks give me an aneurysm.
As he plays.
I assume you will not be taking that to the Vongola.
I don't even know. Like, the thing is, all that retire is nice, but, like, in their mirror match, like, there's not much you can do. Like, you can retire, but, like, it doesn't matter because you can just make so much, like, advantage it doesn't even matter.
So, I got a question for you three then, since this is pretty much kind of a soft interview. Are you guys doing anything in particular to get ready for this event? Let's start with Sean.
Not really. I mean, Friday we might all get together and test before the event, but honestly, most of the preparation we've done has been because of all the locals we've gone to and different events we've attended. So I don't really feel like any of us are going into this event unprepared. Like, the meta's been pretty defined for a while at this point. So if you don't know how to play against shadows or you don't know how to play against brawlers, then like I don't see how you could top 14, except for one case.
Chris, anything in particular?
No helmet.
Pretty much the same as Sean. Just I'm gonna be one of those people getting together with him at our locals to kind of do something early. But like, there's not really much you can do. Like, the best you can do is just try out funny ideas, or just.
I've never actually played against Mega Colony with Brawl. I just know what to do, so it's not that big a deal.
And Adam, are you doing anything in preparation?
Mm-mm.
Do you guys feel like you have a very good chance of winning?
Chris and I have topped every Vongola event that we enter.
It's true.
And the only reason we don't go farther is because we usually give wins to other people for their. Why are you playing with pliers, Chris? The only reason we haven't actually won all of them is because we give wins to our friends and we just split the packs that they get, and then they always lose.
That's a bold statement.
What?
That is a bold statement.
The ones we don't give the wins to, we win.
It's true.
There's only one time that one of us did not give the win, and they did not lose immediately afterwards. And that's when Chris gave CJ the win because he played against Josh Rosario, who doesn't know what he's doing in this game.
Man, was it fun beating CJ. He was talking so much smack. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play the grade 2 game and then I'll eventually win." And I was like, "Okay, CJ, then you'll do that. I'll ride the 3. I'll go Orgeyser, and it'll be like we played chicken and I won. So it's whatever." That was fun.
Kaiser, do you have any questions for these two?
No, I mean, all three of us kind of play together enough that I feel like we're as prepared as we can be at this point.
That's good.
That's just how I feel. I mean, we could probably do more, but I mean, I'm not anticipating playing against any bugs unless I'm playing them. I still don't know what I'm actually going to enter with yet, so I'm going to use
There's
Friday.
only 2 wild cards, and I don't think either of them have that deck.
Who are the Oh, you're saying Caesar and who else?
Victor.
No.
I have no clue who Victor is. That's the one person I haven't met.
Vasquez plays 12 crit rush decks. He even does it in Kagura.
All right, so with, I guess, the Vongola section down, let's take it to the other part of this stream.
Wait. One more thing. Like, I feel like the only thing that might run into like a problem is like if everyone from Clarkson start fighting each other in the tournament and we just start knocking each other out like too early. I think that's the only thing like I have like a concern with.
It most likely is
Yeah.
going to be just the Clarksons people are just going to split top 4.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
Because
earlier.
Clarkson is almost the entire tournament. Clarksons has won every single Vongola event except for one of them. And it's all Eric's fault for that. He gets grade-locked in top every time we give him the win.
He sure does.
Actually, no. At Clarkson's, he got grade-locked both times against Peter. And,
Well, let's not blow up his spot now. Hello, you're watching us.
oh yeah,
He's
that's
blocking
that's the other wild card. We have no fucking clue what Eric's using.
Oh, use a swear. Go
Oh,
to the jar.
jeez.
He's having an aneurysm.
Now I gotta put the
Don't know
NSFW
what Eric's
on.
using. But because Eric really likes using Chris's Great Nature deck, but he knows that won't work. He really likes he's always just gone defaulted to Aqua Force because it's his strongest deck. But he also has a Shadow deck.
Yeah, he finished it.
I think honestly Eric's going to be using Shadows because he won't be using Aqua Force when considering half the tournament is going to be Brawlers, so I don't think he wants to put himself through that.
Yeah. I mean, he did it last time.
Yeah, but
That mirror
I play
match,
that matchup like all the time.
that mirror match, like that brawler mirror match, is going to be the most annoying thing that day. Like, it's going to take forever.
It's so, no, brawler mirror match is really fast.
Well, did it again.
Brawler mirror match lasts like 10 minutes for both games.
So, moving on. So, Token Rambo was released last week.
And it booty.
How do you guys feel about it?
If you didn't watch
I
the
think it's
unboxing,
want to be Narukami with Source.
exactly. I feel like I was vastly disappointed from what I saw prior to this, so much so that when I did that box opening for the channel, I had no real incentive to know what was going on, because everything I had looked at prior to that, except for the Vermilion copy stride, that's the only thing I liked.
Their strides are actually pretty good. They have a very consistent way to apply a lot of pressure with the strides. It goes Vermilion stride, generation rare, generation rare, generation rare, and that actually applies a lot of pressure, because being able to stride into a card with extra crit 3 times is actually pretty powerful.
Call Clarence Sword.
I was waiting for that. Because Shadows, every one of their strides gains crit except 2 of them.
Yeah.
And it's really this card also gains power, so it's also a big number unboosted. And because why not? It kills the front row. It's a powerful card, and it's the only difference is Shadows have the ability to restand on your face and deck thin. Token Rambo just kind of says, I have a lot of on-hit abilities. If I don't hit with any of them, my deck's kind of vanilla.
Yeah, I don't really feel it's a threat. Nobody in the top 14 will get near that. There's no reason to. It's just not as strong as Brawlers, Abyss, and even Sanctuary Guard.
It's not Husbandos.
It is Husbandos.
They won't work well.
Do you feel see that in the tournament?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Nobody's going
using that. Nobody has the deck completed.
Henry does, but he's not played.
I do.
Henry's Vongola. He doesn't play. You don't have... Terrell, how many perfect guards are in your deck?
4.
You sure?
There's one on the way, to be honest. My last one's on the way.
Exactly.
Get wrecked.
I'm pretty sure when I played against you, you couldn't walt.
The perfect guys hated me. Oh, they're very pretty. All right, so moving on. So this week is also the pre-release for the Royals and the Leaders.
That is 2 cards that are useful. Both of them are rare and common.
Drill Knights?
I keep forgetting that pack has something like that.
It has an 8K that calls a 6K card for free behind it.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like the old days with Maka. Except she called it AK.
Here's the difference. That AK calls a 6K, and then you soul last one and draw.
I guess.
Oh.
I wouldn't know.
Then there's also the thing about that 6K. It's a 14K line, and then you just try to Sanctuary Guard. All of a sudden, it's 23.
Wait, which card are you referring to, the 8K?
The grade 2.
Which one?
None of us knows, which is really, really terrible. However, guys, we will still be doing a box opening of that set, so don't you worry.
There's nothing good. Reincarnation Dragon is absolute garbage. Alfred is fun. Amos his generation rare looks amazing, but nothing that's hollow is good.
I feel like this set's going to be just like the Token Rambu one, where if you don't pull an SP or Generation Rare, you go Mega minus.
You do realize that if you don't pull anything, you still go Mega minus, because Flash Shield is ultra reprinted as a rare.
Yeah. I think this is one of the sets where you can buy out in singles and just be fine.
You could spend $5, get everything you need. Salvation Sage Benon. Counterblast 1 when this unit is placed on the rearguard circle. If you do, search your deck for one card with 6,000 power called to the rear in the same column as this unit and shuffle your deck.
I don't think I would play that.
Kaiser.
That's not bad though.
Noble.
It's really good.
What?
Noble. Puppy power.
Well, yeah, in that deck, yeah, but
You would take it out for the violinist.
well, that's the thing. Like, my grade 2 lineup is pretty set in stone at this point, and I'd have to modify the deck very heavily.
You play this instead of violinist.
Yeah,
Oh.
and you can just use it for the You would just call Richard, or is it Jared?
Basically, you play 2 Richard and you play 2 of this instead of 2 violinist because this gives you boosters.
Yeah.
And
it
is
can
that a generation
basically-
break?
No,
No,
nothing in this pack is generation break,
What's the
except for the leader
except Igorg.
and
the-
Alfred Dragon thing.
Honor.
I
No,
might
it's
do
a
that.
CB3.
And also, you get another soul, so you don't have to spend the soul on violinist. So you have a card that calls a card, and then you draw a card.
See, but alright, this is going to sound really dumb, but there actually is a really strong gimmick turn that involves violinist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. It's where you go. It's 4 counterblasts. It's the dumbest thing. You go rear guard, probably going to be sword me attack line attacks. Then you go twin sword attacks. Twin sword gets violinist. Violinist gets a twin sword on top of itself. Then twin sword attacks and gets another card to replace the other twin sword that just attacked. It's a 5 attack turn.
That's what won me my game. When I top 8'd that Vongola, that's what won me my game against Maldonado round 3.
Oh, you did the counterblast 4 or 5 attack turn?
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, it did.
Oh, it works for sure. It's just like but yeah, the strides are the only cards with generation break.
Just because now I'm actually testing 12 crit instead of what I used to do, 8 crit 4 draw.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't change it to 10 crit 2 draw.
Yeah.
I thought about doing that because that's a Chris Bunez thing, but
That's an Eric thing,
oh no, you're right.
Yeah, it's the Eric thing.
the Mr. She thing.
Oh, you're right. Maybe I'll do that.
Actually, well, with that new grade 2, the Jewel Knight, or whatever it is, you can play
Blowjobbing, Great, Jewel Knight, Altago.
what he said.
Altalo. So last one when it attack hits.
Hmm.
Oh, you're talking about the crit?
No, I'm talking about the AK that when it's placed, you call a grade 1 behind it.
It's not a Jewel Knight.
Oh, never mind. Well, you use that, and you can play 12 crit with your Sanctuary Guard deck, and you don't have to worry about hand, because when you use that, you call the 6K, you draw a card, and you thin the deck basically 2 cards at that point, and then you can have a higher chance of getting 12 crit, because that card generates hand for you. So you don't have to worry about, like...
What you do, you play, I think you play 2 Richard. Would you?
You would have to
Yeah,
play
I mean, you'd kind of have to. Well,
would
because
be
then it
two
gives you.
don't have
I would go 2.
You can actually play 1 violinist and 1 this.
Ooh, I like that.
That might involve some...
Go violinist into this.
Oh,
The only problem is...
wait a minute. Wait. That would solve the problem of me always not checking Jewel Knight damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
I
out
could go.
guys.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, and epiphany. Look at him. Oh, get him, Kaiser.
I want to
But
do
yeah,
that.
this guy doesn't counterblast Jewel Knights either. The only problem is you only have 2 targets. One's the Richard, or Miron in your case. The other's a perfect card.
That's a risk you'll just have to take.
Or I could take bugs or brawlers, but
I mean,
well,
there
because
are
the
6K
Sanctuary.
Jewel Knights.
What?
There are 6K Jewel Knights. You could play that instead of the 7K, 10K attackers, because the numbers don't matter in Sanctuary Guard.
Yeah. Wait, there's 6K Jewel Knights?
Mm-hmm.
Really? They're self-damagers.
Oh, that one.
Sure, that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. So moving on.
Shuffle back a crit. You could give yourself a Jewel Knight damage.
So moving on. So I know we didn't.
I mean, it doesn't matter. This isn't legal for Vongola. This is just for future because Vongola is on the sneak peek weekend.
That's right. Yeah, so none
The
of this matters. It's speculation.
the only Jewel Knight card in this set is a Rearguard Circle Soul Blast 1 Grade 2. When it hits, if the number of other rear Jewel Knight rears are 3 or more, you call a Grade 1 Jewel.
That's okay.
It has to hit. It's not good.
It's okay. Like,
It's not good. It has to hit.
Guys,
I
do you have
agree.
anything to input?
What?
You have anything to input about our channel?
Let me think about what we have coming up. We have that
Oh,
box.
God, you're gonna get a box of this.
Yeah.
You're gonna open the Madu, and it's gonna be like, oh right.
If I open a Madu, I'm going to be happy. I would imagine it'd be kind of like a Bois. Like you get one.
Probably one. It's probably just like every other rare Cray Elemental, 1 per box.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Madu. Madu is amazing. Love that card. Actually, there was a guy. You know Tim Emerson, that guy.
Yeah.
Apparently, he went like X2 or something with like a Star Drive Dragon.
Made the top 16 with a really sacky deck.
Wasn't it like Madu.deck basically? Like he played vanilla 10K grade 3s. I'm pretty sure.
No, his grade 3s were 10K and 9K.
Oh man.
He played the gigantic charger. He basically just went, I'm gonna rush the living crap out of you, get a lot of free cards, and hope that I sack you with my 12 crits.
Oh, I would have gone 16 at that point.
It was in the tournament that was top 2'd by a guy that had never touched Shadow Paladins in his life. That was the winner. Second place was Victor Stride with backup as Riser.
Yeah.
And we know who it is.
Oh. Yeah, Josh. Yeah, okay.
If we went to that tournament, which I'm still upset that Chris and I didn't take this 14-hour drive and do, I would have had my redemption.
We should have.
Yeah. That's a pretty mean lasagna you got there, Chris.
Yeah. I kind of burnt the top somehow, like, in the oven. Like, it told me to put it in for, like, an hour and 55 minutes. So I did, and I go back to it, like, 20 minutes before it's done. I'm like, the top's kind of burnt. I guess it's done now.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah. What's good about Benon is it's really good against the retiring matchup.
Oh, yeah, I could see that.
So, conclusion-wise, guys, we want to give you a heads up on a couple of things that we're working on our channel. So, Kaiser and I are actually working on a instructional / tutorial video on how to play Vanguard. One of the comments that we kept getting was, if you don't know how to play the game, you can't really follow the channel. And being sort of
90% of the community.
Being sort of the intermediary, we want everyone to like view our channel. We figured this is the best way to show people how to play and just kind of be very informational about the game. So, guys and I are working on that video, and just keep your eyes out for that. Also, we're getting very close to 100 subscribers, which is kind of huge for Kaiser and myself because we didn't think we'd get this far. So we have a 100 subscriber video in the works as well for you guys. But also to let you know, once we get to 100 subscribers, I personally will let you know that I will be releasing a fight video every single day that week for you guys as a personal thank you for myself, which will also include the same release videos that we do for you guys that happens on Tuesdays and Fridays. So you're pretty much looking at 9 videos for that 1 week when we finally hit 100.
I didn't know you had a release schedule.
You never asked.
Oh,
That's a go-to response. Never asked.
I'm just like looking at it. It's just like, oh, so he does.
As long as I
never knew that either.
Well, same. You spelled Sanctuary Guard .deck wrong. It's .dek.
Okay. Kaiser, any final words?
Chaos Breaker is amazing, and I love it. And Sean's gonna
He had
cry.
to throw that in. Yeah, I am happy and unhappy to see Chaos Breaker coming back. I'm happy because he's happy, but I'm unhappy because he's happy. If that makes any sense. So
Final
That card
words?
made CJ rage.
Yeah.
Sean almost quit.
Any words, Chris?
Sean almost built it.
Oh,
No.
what?
Chris, just give the mean stare down. Is that it?
No, I was on a different page. About Chaos Breaker, who
Oh,
knows
just-
how, like,
Final thoughts.
I'm not that scared of it. Like, it's pretty good, but it's not that threatening that, like,
I'm in that area right now.
cool. When, did
On
they even
the
get
stream.
did they even get the card yet?
Shut up, I'll proxy Glendios' Chaos Breaker.
I'll just assume it's you wait, Chaos Breaker's already on area, Adam. Why would you need to proxy it?
Speaking of grudge matches, because I think I just heard one between you two. Yeah, look at it in face. Kaiser and I are working on that grudge match. I know it's been a while, but we have that first survivor. We're gonna have it reported on Friday. Musketeer,
gee, thanks.
loser, prune juice.
No, that is not the
Why is
agreement.
my screen playing things?
Loser, prune juice, and we will fill Chris.
No
and
prune juice.
I will both be
No
there.
prune juice. No prune juice. Okay.
They will both be
No.
there. Guys. If this
Prune
Yeah.
juice.
10 at
Prune
least
juice.
10 likes on this video, if you guys lasted this
I will
long.
make 9 other profiles and like it.
And I'm keeping it low because we don't have that many subscribers, but 10 subscribers, 10
that
likes on this video. Prune juice. He can't say no to that. That means people want it. So
No,
with that said, guys,
I'm not saying goodbye. I'm not agreeing to prune juice.
With that said,
Don't worry, guys. I know how to fix this. Okay,
There's some-
Sean's muted. Now he can't say no to the prune juice.
I guess.
Yes, I can.
That's what you think. Go away, Sean.
No.
No, yeah,
Chris,
no,
I'm in the area.
Not all that.
I'm by the docks.
no more
Good night,
prune
guys.
juice.
No.
You know, we should totally actually show this.
Of you two playing?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, screen share.
Guys,
Yeah.
Oh man, but this stream would be taking a turn quickly.
we're still here.
All right, fine. Let's do
You
it.
can see how bad area is.
Yay! He got him. Got him. Guys, have a great night. Bye.
Bye.